Alright, and here we go, starting out yet another progress video with fishing. I am a couple levels from a fishing level, or not levels, but a couple XP from a fishing level. But the good news is we're starting out in Piscatores, catching monkfish, so now we're actually making money instead of just fishing for XP, because these aren't the best XP, but they're not terrible XP. They're decent money, so while we AFK editing the previous video, we can make just a tad bit of money. Or we can cook them and use them for Slayer and all that good stuff. Even though that's more likely what it's going to be. If I do have an excess, I can always sell them. So, but yep, starting out that video, starting out the newest video, and then I'm going to edit this one together and hopefully get that out soon to you guys. And now here I am burning some monkfish while my video renders. So I lag a little bit when I render. So I usually do something kind of AFK, not very like, I don't know what the fuck you want to call it, but just something that I don't have to worry about lagging and all that good stuff. But figure I got like 300 or so monkfish in the bank. Figure I might as well cook them so I have more for Slayer and stuff. But I am, how much here? About 25k for my cooking level, so I might actually be able to get that with the monkfish I have. So even though cooking doesn't really matter in the long run, though it is overall total levels and total XP and stuff like that, but that stuff doesn't really matter. I'm all about combat, baby. And there goes 68 fishing. Cooking. Not fishing. Cooking. Haha. One more level until 69. Man, I get all the 69s. And I don't mean that literally, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, and what you got for me this time, old lesbian Steve? What you got? What you got? Cow fights? Yay! Draining the bank, but XP. Can't complain. And there goes a range level. I am now 74 range. Quite a ways away from another level, but maybe I'll get there eventually with the cannon. And there goes 120 tasks in a row for that nice 60-point Slayer boost. But another task completed, and I am about 60k away from a defense level, and only about 28k from a Slayer level. Pretty nice. And time for a new Slayer task. What do we got? Black Demon's cool. Definitely a great task for Slayer XP. Alright, and there goes 121 tasks completed in a row. I am only 16k away from a defense level. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And about 20... I can't really do the math right now, but it looks like a little less. Yeah, about 28k, I think. Or no? Yeah. Yeah, about 28k. Math fails me, but I got 2 Rune Med Helms, Rune Chain Body, and a loop half of a key. And I'm going to alch these real quick and see how much total that is. It's got to be pretty close to 50 or 60k. Let me see here. One more out. Yeah, 54k. Not too terrible. So 54k from that task, even though I did use like a couple cannonballs. So net gain of negative money, but it's alright because we're getting good XP. But on that note, it is time to get a new Slayer task. So we're going to go pay a visit to our good buddy Steven and see what she gives us today. Hola, mi amigo Steve. What you got today? Dust Devils? Always that chance for Dragon Chain Body though, so you gotta take your chances with that shit. You just got to. And there goes 74 defense. Didn't think I would get a combat level, but 74 defense. Still searching for that Dragon Chain, but still no luck, of course, as you would imagine. But I'm now only 24k away from a Slayer level. And now about 200k away from a hit points level and some rune arrows. And now I am about a little over 100k to a defense level. And there goes 122 tasks complete. Unfortunately, as you can see, no Dragon Chain Body drops, but I got a couple rune arrows, a little bit in alchables, and then I have like, I got a couple ranners that I put in the bank because I had to bank for a second inventory of monkfish. But I am now 12k away from a Slayer level, so should get that on the next task. And then about 64k away from a defense level. And still about 270k away from a hit points level, so quite a ways away for the hit points level, but and the defense kind of, but should be getting that Slayer level on the next Slayer task, I'm hoping. Alright, what you gonna stick me with this time, Steve? Need a new assignment. Ankus. And oh well, maybe I'll get a actually I don't know. I don't even know if they drop clue scrolls. I hope so. Cause I really want a clue. I haven't gotten one in a bit, but hopefully sweet. The old drill sergeant. I still have yet to understand why Ankus are given in such a low amount of monsters for a Slayer task. Like, I only got 58 of them. I think. 58. That's a very low amount. And they're not that high of combat level from what I recall. I'm pretty sure they're only like level 90 something. And I'm not quite sure where to go through here. And I'm out of run energy, which is fantastic. But it's a good task for Slayer points, I guess. So can't be too upset with that. And there goes 123 tasks in a row. Unfortunately, no Slayer level, because this is a very short task and I can't attack them. But very short task, so unfortunately no Slayer level. But I got a couple things. Not much worth shit, but still only 8k away from a Slayer level. So hopefully we can get a decent task this next time and hopefully get that Slayer level. Alright, time for a new task. What you got? Hopefully something good so I can get a Slayer level. Okay. Clues and couple of decent alchemy drops, so not too shabby, not too shabby. And just advanced a Slayer level, so I'm now 74. Not looking forward to that 114k away from a Slayer level. It's going to take quite a bit. But only 20k away from defense level, so one level comes quickly with another, and then comes the fun dry spell of not getting a level for quite some time. But only one level away from gargoyles, so hopefully we can get that in due time. And there goes 75 defense and a combat level. Very nice. Now 101 combat, pretty cool. Ooh, I can equip a Dragonfire Shield. Granted, I'll probably never own one of those in my entire 07 career, but if I do somehow get one as a drop, I will definitely, or get a Visage as a drop or something, I definitely will probably end up making one of those, because those are very useful. But I'm now 126k away from a defense level now. What's that? 150k from a hit points level, and 108k away from a Slayer level. And there goes 124 tasks completed in a row. The result of this task is 67k in Alex, which is pretty nice, And that's without alching these root items, which I'm going to do here in a little bit to see the final price. But I also got a clue scroll. So before I get a new task, I'll probably end up doing this clue scroll, and I'm going to alch these real quick and see how much my grand total from this Slayer task is. So 195k, nearly 200k, which is pretty nice, and then add on to that the clue scroll, so pretty good task overall. So I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick and hope for some third age. Well, since I got the anagram for the gnome coach, I figure while I'm here, might as well get a new task. So what you got for me, Steve? Dagonoth's cool. Decent XP task, and I can use my cannon, so I wonder how much I am from a range level. And it's still quite a bit away. But decent task for XP, so can't complain. And there's the reward, a Ceridome in page 4, which I think I already have. Some rune plate legs, magic short bow, and some Guthix plate legs to add to my already Guthix full helm. So I guess we're working on the full Guthix set. I'm actually going to check real quick on the Zybez how much the plate legs are actually worth, so give me just 1 second. So unfortunately they're only worth about 67k or so, that's what it looks like. So I'm probably going to end up keeping those unless they ever do introduce free-to-play, which I highly doubt they will. But it'd be really cool to get the full Gothic set from just doing clue scrolls, so I'm already halfway there. Might as well just keep it. But rune plate legs, I think like a 30 something K, I think 37K maybe, pretty or close enough. And then a magic longbow, so about 40K from that clue scroll, but it was fairly quick, so can't really complain about quick free money. Alright, and there goes 125 tasks in a row. I am 90K away from a Slayer level, and 150K from a hit points level. But I'm thinking that should probably be enough for another episode. I think I've got a little over probably 10 minutes worth of recording this. So I guess we'll get a new Slayer task in the next episode. And I hope you guys enjoyed as always, and see you hopefully in the next episode. Goodbye.